Hi guys, so this is going to be a little bit of a voiceover. This was a get ready that I did for when Liam and I went to the Sky Garden. I did my hair and my makeup during this time. So I started off with, I think this is Elizabeth Arden, like moisturiser. I think it's sold out now, but I think you can buy it on Amazon. It's like one of my favourite, like, moisturizers. It's like looks expensive, really nice, and I'm just rubbing that in because my skin looks dry and it needs some hydration. Really rubbing that in well. Next I'm going in with just a normal moisturizer just for some extra hydration, and this is going to sit on my skin whilst I do my hair. I have dry skin, and especially in the winter it is extra dry. Here I'm doing a bit of an updo. I'm not very good with hair. It's not my forte. I wish I was better than I was. I wear my hair literally just down most of the time. But I do love a hair look. Like, I'm very inspired by hair. I'm just not good at it. I feel like I've said this before. If I ever had like money, glam that I would hire would be hair. Makeup, I feel like I've got it covered, but hair I would need help with. So just scraping it back and I'm putting it into a tight pony. I kind of wish I'd had like layers to make that front section a bit more like fun, but I'm not gonna be cutting my hair for one look. So here I'm just putting it in a bun. And then I've got this little thing from LULLABELLZ, and it just makes your bun look like extra full and fun. It gives off that like messy bun vibe, and it's, as you can see, literally took me like 5 seconds to put in. It's one of my favourite pieces from LULLABELLZ. And that's my hair kind of done. I didn't really know what I was doing with my fringe, but it will just have to do. I was at Liam's house, so I didn't have access to like much hair stuff. Next I'm going in with primer, and I'm putting on my REFY. I'm all for the hydration and primer, so we're going in making sure my skin is extra primed and nice. Next I'm going in with foundation, and this is my Radiant Longwear, and I'm mixing in the MAC Strobe Dewy skin tint with that, and then I'm mixing in my e.l.f. Halo Glow with that. Mixing it all in on my face, as you can see. I just want really nice, glowy, fresh skin, so mixing all that together seemed like a good option. As you can see, it looks glowy and great. The colour for me is a bit yellow. I don't know if that was the foundation. I'm Mont Blanc in all of NARS, but I find the undertones not always to be the same. The Sheer Glow one is the best like tone, but in person I do like the Radiant Longwear one. Okay, we're going in with VIEVE concealer. I am adding a lot of coverage, and I like to sometimes go in with a brush for my concealer. I feel like you can really control the coverage. This is like a really old one from Morphe, but it's quite short hair, and it's like really nice under the eyes. It's really soft bristles. And as you can see, it's just putting all that coverage kind of where I want to. Next, we're going to go in with bronzer / contour. I think this is my Pink Honey Face Frosting. which is a really nice tone. I really like the formula of this. I think it's really just easy to like blend. And you can build it up really nice. I don't like things that are too crazy pigment. So I really do like the level of pigment on these like bronzers and contours. I'm doing a little bit on my nose. And just blending that all in. I'm just going under my eyes, making sure I don't have anything settling in my wrinkles. And now I'm going in with a pressed powder. This will be my e.l.f. Prime and Stay. And I do that before I then bake. Well, I go in with a puff. And this is me going in and powdering with a puff. This will be my HUDA powder, which I'm obsessed with. It's so blurring. One of the best powders. I literally absolutely love it. I love the way powder makes makeup look. Like, I know some people are like glowy girls, but powder for me is just the best. I then sprayed my face and then went back in with some powder, really just to lock this in. We were going out for dinner and we were out for quite a few hours, so I really wanted all my makeup to stay. Going over my bronzer with some powder bronzer. This was my VIEVE face palette. I love a face palette. I love a bronzer and blusher in one. And I'm going in now with my blush. I find them super handy. As long as the tones obviously all work in the same palette. I'm grabbing a palette over individual products. For brows, Kosas, one of my favourite tinted brow products. I find it so easy to use. That it has like a tiny bit of hold, which I really like. It's not just like a tint product. And I find that when I don't want anything severe, my brows just look really great. Going underneath my brows with a brow pencil. This is the NYX one. And just kind of, I don't think I'm putting any other brow gel on. So as you can see, the tint is holding my brows quite nicely. And yeah, I just like to run underneath my brows with a pencil. Just to give some definition. Going in with VIEVE Eye Wand to prep my lids. If you watch my videos, you'll know that this is how I always prep my lids, because it gives such a nice coverage. Here we're just going in. This is my Makeup Revolution Timeless Fantasy palette, I think it's called. It's like a really neutral one. And I'm literally just doing a neutral brown smoky eye. Nothing fancy. I'm just kind of running through the crease, kind of really getting it in there and creating some definition. Brushes are from my Makeup by Ariel set, and I find them so easy just for simple eye looks. I'm going in my waterline. This will be with my VIEVE Eye Wand in Espresso. I like to do this just to add some extra definition under my eye. And I kind of always kind of wing it out ever so slightly. You can't really see it though, but I just think it adds something nice. Here we have my Triple Threat by Iconic mascara. I really like this mascara for when I'm wearing eyelashes. I think it blends the eyelashes really well. Because it's quite volumizing, and it's like really sets a good base. Doing my bottom eyelashes as well. I always like to do this. I think it makes my eyes look bigger and more open. I have just put lashes on. They're just going to be little half lashes just to add some volume. Here we're going in with my favourite lip liner from REFY. This is in taupe. And I'm just overlining with this. The consistency of these liners are my favourites. And I just love the tones. I want Jess and the REFY team to bring out more colours in these. And I always like to fill in my lips with my liner. I think the pigment stays longer doing it this way. And then I think we go in, yeah, with the REFY gloss as well. This is also in taupe. I think these two really pair nicely together. And this is my final look for like a date night glam. We went to Sky Garden. This makeup looked banging in pictures. It lasted all night. Yeah. Thanks for watching.